Alright, welcome to my first video of this kind, should you play. Probably my first and last video. I am going to make this short and sweet. Going to keep this one cut, not going to spend too much time on it. I just thought I'd relay some of this information that made it easy for me to return recently to this new season. Okay, so first and foremost, Black Desert Online, right? It's been around for a long time. I won't be going over all the crazy things it offers, just some of the changes that might entice someone to return or start playing for the first time. You can see all my characters here. Played back then, I had a Musa, probably my favorite character in the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you real quick all the classes. I do suggest looking up video on some of these classes and which class you'd like to play. There's plenty of classes, a lot of new ones just got released. In short, pick what you like, look at the aesthetics of the character, probably check out the costume. Just, if you enjoy it, enjoy it. There's nothing stopping you from trying new characters. You can level up fairly quickly and just kind of experience that character. You can always do trial characters as well, as you can see up here. So I just started returning. There was a season that started February 28th, and this is my season character, which is a Sage that I'm trying out for the first time. So far, I seem to like it. Very different from what I'm used to playing, such as my Musa, but I like it. Um, so let's get right into it. There's a lot of quality of life changes. From gearing, you can teleport, catch-up mechanics, especially with Node Wars, and many more other stuff. Seasons. So the seasons that I mentioned that I started, I do suggest anyone that is returning or new to make a season character, as you will get a lot of items, a lot of gear, and it's probably the best way to gear up, especially if this is your first time playing. It did just start February 28th. It does last about 2 to 3 months. Plenty of time to get a lot of the content done and make your way into the real world and per se after the season with on par gear majority of player base. Okay. Yes, there's gonna have some people that are just way more geared, but you will have a good start after a season if done correctly. And I will share some of the guides that we found interesting in the description below. But yeah, seasons are a way to try out new characters, get gear, learn the game, and just catch up. Second, Node Wars. So Node Wars has changed a lot since back then, right? There used to not be a cap for anything. You can take as many people as you want and just PvP to your heart's content until the whales just wiped everyone out, right? Now it is not the case anymore for the most part. Skill does matter, how you play your character, the mechanics and all that stuff, yes. But Nodewar Changes, which I will post a link below as well. They did add a cap of how many players you can bring per guild and a cap to gear score, depending on the tier and node that you are fighting for. For those of you that don't know what a node war is, a node war is when 2 or more guilds compete for a territory. For example, you can see Rendia, Alphion is occupied by our base. There is Balanos, Medea is occupied by Vertex currently, and you can compete for these node wars effectively with any guild that you join if they do that. Okay. But that's one thing that I would have returned instantly if I knew about that. It didn't. It took me playing the game and talking to people for them to be like, yeah, no, Node Wars are completely different now. They've done all these changes, and I'm just like, wow, like that's great because some people don't know about that. Some people still have this idea where I can't compete, I can't play. People are way too geared. There's no way I'm just gonna get stomped by Wells. Well, it seems like they've done a lot to kind of lighten that load and that entry level, right? They lowered the bar exponentially. Um, Another thing to me is grinding. Just finding your grind spot, finding your rotation. It's therapeutic. A lot of us say like you can turn your brain off and you can start just hitting mobs all day. This will both make you money. This will help you learn your class, um, experience, all that fun stuff. I like to listen to audio lessons, audiobooks, music, talking to my friends, and this is just something easily my fingers just do. You know, with my peripherals as well. I could be looking at another monitor, just going in a repeat um, rotation for mobs. Yes, some people may not like that. It's too grindy. This game is grindy. I'm not going to say it's not, but they've done a lot to lighten that load, and it's nowhere near as grindy as it was before. So just kind of, um, you know, try it and keep an open mind to it. Try not to stick to what people thought about the game or said about the game back then. Okay. Guild. So for first timers returning, join a guild. Uh, Promise you it'll make your life a lot easier. Try not to tackle everything in the game at once. There's a lot of aspects of this game, such as housing, life skilling, combat training, items, events, trade system, workers, pets, all this stuff that's like just looks overwhelming at first, but I promise you, pick something to start off with, set goals for yourself, ask the right questions, look for the resource, and the game will open up to you. The graphics are beautiful, the combat is unmatched. I'm a big Arcade fan for PvP and all the stuff they offer, so BDO and Arcade are still up there for me. I'm looking forward to Throne and Liberty coming out, but for now we're talking about BDO. Okay, a lot of different stuff, so do set goals for yourself. Find a guild, fill them out, join their Discord, talk to them for a while. If it's people that you like and you can see yourself playing with, join them, right? It just make your experience that much better. Pay to win. Oh my god, the game's pay to win, right? Yes and no. I'm the type of person that's gonna say it's pay for convenience. If you have the money, spend it. If you don't, you don't. So far, all their events, they always give out coupons. They always give out free stuff, free items. Anything that you can buy in the pro shop, 99% of it you can buy for the marketplace with in-game silver, right? You just need to grind a little bit more than the next person. However, if you've played MMOs like Final Fantasy, WoW, and you've bought expansions, you pay their sub, that's probably way more money than you spent across your lifetime playing those games, or probably played it for a month and you blew your money on all the expansions and it wasn't for you. This game is probably free or $10 on a bad day. So entry is very affordable, if not free. If you just took the expansion price of one game and you applied it to this game, or the buy to play or a subscription, you can get set up easily. I would suggest buying maybe a maid, a storage maid, a tent, and maybe a pet or a costume, right? There's always sales going on. You can see here for returning players, I can get an adventure box for 500 pearls, which they price it at 67. Gives you a costume, a couple things in here that are really good to start off with. Just to give you an idea, this costume alone probably cost, this is the 3,400 pearls, right? But I'm getting this in that other box for 500. So it's just a matter of looking for deals if you wanted to take that route. But once again, you can purchase everything from the marketplace as long as players are posting it, which they do frequently. So don't get straight away from that. Don't worry about the pay to win or pay for convenience. You can either get it in game, you can either spend the same amount of money that you did on another game if you want to look at it that way, or just get it questing, right, or grinding. But that's it. Like I said, short and sweet. Those are my things. For a summary, Node Wars seem to be ways that they're trying to balance it for an entry bar to be lowered. So gear score cap, player cap, depending on the tier of node that you're going for, right? Also, what I didn't mention, I'll mention now, is that there are 2 dungeons now. I guess it's like the first of like the PvE content they have. 2 instance dungeons that you can do with a group of friends. Apparently this is more endgame content. You do need to be slightly more geared for it. There are world bosses that you can hit. There's open world PvP. There's a lot of life skills. There's housing. A lot of different stuff. Any way you want to play this game, it is a sandbox at the end of the day. The graphics are stunning. The combat is phenomenal. Enjoy it. Try out the classes. Look at videos. See what you like. Try it out. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you. If it doesn't, I apologize for wasting your time. If anything I said wrong or miscommunicated, just please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it. Thanks.